Day 125, it's the 11th of January. It's my second last day ever in Britain. And then it's all over. Welcome to CycleVR. If you've not seen any of my videos before, you can go to cyclevr.com and see the complete archive of my journey starting from Land's End and almost to John O'Groats, almost. Or you can go to facebook.com/cyclevr and see pretty much the same thing. Both of the pages have a sign up button that you can click and you'll receive emails about my impending Kickstarter where you'll be able to buy one of these cool kits and cycle anywhere in the world. On the blog there is also a discussion area where you can talk about the Kickstarter, what you'd like to see in it, what you would not like to see in it, and to give me some ideas about fun stuff that you want to have. Also on the blog, my favourite area is the photos of funny things I've seen along the way. Just 2 days left. This is the second last day ever. Man, it seems like so long ago since I started. When I left that little Land's End visitor centre. I've been thinking about what I'm going to do next after this, where I'm going to go. I've always been saying Japan, but I can't make my mind up because there's so many places I want to go now. So if you have any suggestions, you can send them my way. Or maybe put together a little poll and see what people think. It's nice and sunny, it's all warm. I think that area in the distance, those houses, is Castletown. Wow, that house seems to have a hedge growing on it. Yeah, so this is Castletown we're entering, and it's a very kind of weird back alley that we're coming into. It seems to be the main road. Despite it sounding like a strange part of Disneyland, Castletown was actually once the main processing area for a lot of Caithness flagstone. Stones were dragged here and they were processed and sent all around the world. New York and Sydney and London and who knows where else. There's the hotel, the One Hotel. I think there's also a guest house somewhere around. There's quite a lot of older housing here in Castletown compared to some of the other places. And that, I think, is the end of Castletown. Ooh, nice little gatehouse to do up. Needs a bit of work. It's a nice beach. And what it's like to swim. Whoa, that needs some work. Looks like it's been bombed. That would have been a big house at one point. Looks like rainy clouds ahead. There's not many trees around when you go north, is there? I guess they were all burned for heating many years ago. Look at all those flagstones. They probably just picked them up lying around in the ground. It's a line of very pretty cottages in the middle of nowhere. It's a bit of a shame I didn't do the journey the other way around so that it ended on a slightly more exciting note, because there's not much happening at this end of the world. I believe John O'Groats was described as a sleazy tourist trap by Lonely Planet in 2005. So there's a good award. Lots and lots and lots of chicken houses. Yes, at John O'Groats they have the famous pole that shows all the different landmarks from this pole. There's one at Land's End and there's one at John O'Groats, and they used to charge money for you to stand by this pole and have your picture taken, because that's about all there is. I don't think they do that anymore. There's now a free pole you can stand next to. John O'Groats also has a quite famous hotel there. It was built on the remains of the original John de Groot, and his brothers built some kind of house there back in 14... and this new hotel was built on the remains of that, or on top of it, or nearby or something. And until very recently that had fallen into disrepair. It's now been done up at great expense, I'm sure. Legend has it the building was octagonal in shape because there were 8 brothers and they all had their own entrance in which they would go into this room and sit down at an octagonal shape or a round table. So there was no head of the table, so there were no arguments. I don't believe that for a minute. You know, I'm going to finish on almost exactly 1,500 kilometers. Completely by accident. It's a very neat little garden. Perfect little walkways and flowers. Almost like little oases in a desert. Again, a very neat house in the middle of nowhere. They do like their very neat houses around here, don't they? They're all perfectly trimmed. And there we go, that's the end of the second last day ever. One day left.